Hey guys, Bill Hempson, Workout America TV, and we are coming to you from the beautiful Powerhouse Gym in Stuart, Florida. And Powerhouse is truly the mecca for fitness on the Treasure Coast. Now, as a full-time personal trainer and professional fitness provider since 1986, and as a photojournalist and the publisher of Workout America TV, I can tell you that I have been in many, many gyms, and Powerhouse Gym is truly a great, great gym. A couple of the things that really differentiate this gym from some of the other lesser opportunities is the fact that we have a layout here that facilitates appropriate flow and transition from exercise to exercise, which is very important. That facilitates a much smoother and more productive workout. The other thing is that we have appropriate redundancy, and by that I mean that we have duplication of many of the most important pieces of equipment here, and that is important for a couple of reasons. Number one, it allows us a lot of variety as far as angle of attack and muscle stimulation to help provoke greater conditioning and growth. The other thing is that it is much more appropriate, these angles of attack, when you're looking at trying to modify a movement for either prehabilitative or rehabilitative purposes. And we're going to discuss that right now. So this looks pretty simple right here. You've got a supine leg curl, a laying leg curl, and then you've got a one-legged leg curl, which is essentially like a standing leg curl. And the difference between these two is when you look at this supine leg curl, that is potentially very stressful for the lower back, for the simple reason that before we ever put a muscle on, contract a muscle, we put it on stretch, a dynamic stretch loading that invokes the myotatic stretch response. It's like stretching a rubber band. We stretch, the muscle rebounds, and we're able to produce a much more forceful contraction. So when you look at this leg curl, when we lay on this, right, and we're going to do the movement, as we get more aggressive, your body involuntarily, we don't have to think about this, this is something that is below the conscious level, involuntarily puts that muscle on stretch or tries to put it on stretch. So here we are laying here. We obviously can't take our foot towards the floor because we would hyperextend or disarticulate the knee. So how do we put the hamstrings on stretch? We arch the back, tilt the pelvis up, we roll the pelvis this way, the ischial tuberosity, where the hamstring inserts, then moves this way, so now we're putting the hamstring on stretch. By doing that, you also dramatically increase the pressure on the lower back. We force a dynamic lordotic curve so that we begin to compress the lumbar vertebrae right at L4 and L5 where the sciatic nerve transitions. So if you've got an unstable lower back, unstable motion segments, or we've got some deterioration in the lower back, this can be very problematic for you. Now you probably don't hear that a lot, that there are lower back precautions with a leg curl, but there certainly are. How do we modify that? We just step right over here. We've got a neutral lower back, and we can work very aggressively here. We can work very aggressively there without compromising the lower back. So this is Bill Hempson for Workout America TV. Please check us out. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want to get more great information. And certainly, if you are on the Treasure Coast, you owe it to yourself to get in here and check out Powerhouse Gym. It is a fabulous place to train. We are very lucky to be able to film and work out of this wonderful facility. So, Bill Hempson, Workout America TV, train hard.